Goblin Slayer is licensed and produced by Funimation and Crunchyroll. Studios White Fox Networks, ATX, Tokyo MX, Sun TV, and BS11. Based on the works by Kuma Kaguya. Please support the official release. Hello dear YouTube, Jack here with more Goblin Slayer episode 3. Last time, well, I found out that no character in this show has any real names, so I can keep calling them by my weird nicknames. Yay! Yeah, not looking that good. That is like mind-blowing to me that you can write a whole freaking story without giving any of your characters real names. And more so without me even realizing that they don't have real names for 2 episodes. Yeah, so what really happened, we got a little bit of backstory for Mr. Goblin Slayer himself. Why he hates them so much, I mean, it's pretty understandable. Like, his village got attacked, his big sister person, I don't even know if it was his real big sister, if he just called her that, but yeah, you know, killed and presumably raped. Not necessarily in that order, but, you know, either way. All in all, not a pleasant experience to watch, I am pretty sure. Yeah, and then we just kind of set the goblin tree on fire. Well, that's pretty much it. Killed some goblins. Which is probably going to be a running theme throughout the show. Who would have thought with a name like Goblin Slayer? I know, I'm amazed too. So, into this episode, I guess, because I mean, we also got like the preview with the elf woman there, Archer. What's she called? High Elf Archer, something. I'm not curious. It's like they have official nicknames. That's a thing, you know? Not necessarily for this show, but it's kind of a thing when nicknames become canon. So, yeah, High Elf Archer, actually. Neat. I'm not gonna call her that, I'm probably just gonna keep calling her Elf Girl. That's kind of my nickname pattern, just description girl or boy. Or in some cases woman, man, you know? You get the idea. So, into this episode we go in 3, 2, 1. I love that they really keep this warning about well, I mean, honestly, when it's about 2 gods figuring out who should rule, then silly games are probably the best bet. I mean, what you gonna do? Fight? 2 omnipotent beings duking it out? Sure, that's gonna work. Which is, you know, usually where these kind of stories come from, create their own race and have them fight to see who made the better one or something. Unless this whole thing is just a ridiculous pipe dream of some kids playing Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think the opening's pretty amazing though. Oh hey, there we have the dice again. Are the dice gonna be important? Were they there the first time around? I would think so, but I absolutely cannot remember dice showing up. Unexpected visitors. Oh hey, are these survivors from last time? Does she now? Your funny talk long ears, huh? For some reason, the most ridiculous looking person is the most reasonable one, huh? Oh, are they now? Honestly, you all sound fairly well versed. He was probably waiting outside for his dramatic entrance. Was he really just waiting for that word to pop up? Oh, you, you goblins. Well, come along. Or not. Well then. Aww. Poor priestess being left behind. Poor past experience on that. Well, there's someone amazing. She has an amazing speaking pattern. Somehow, I can't put my finger on it. Like, somehow half asleep or not. Not seductive necessarily. Just high, low, high, low. Well, I don't know if it's convenient. We really have to focus on her cleavage that much. I mean, she kinda is putting it on display, so eh. I'm not sure if the way she speaks is intriguing or off-putting. I can't even say that much. Well, I guess he is. I mean, I guess so, but that's what other people are here for. She's amazing. I don't know. I don't think she's just blindly following him there. Although she might not have fully subscribed to his philosophy, so to say. Well, I guess the dwarf would know. And yet she is silver ranked. He sure does, huh? Honestly, at 2,000 years, it's just pointless even keeping track anymore. He doesn't care. Yeah, she doesn't exactly appreciate this. In that case, I accept. Well, hey, it's like literally Goblin Slayer, so. Hmm. Oh, how nice. Gotta join some forces, huh? But you don't have a human amongst you. Oh well. Yeah, too low tier. That's normal, though, to be wary of an army moving into your territory. There are many. How very helpful. I mean, I know he doesn't care. Just, goblins. He has been given a goblin target. So he's just gonna wing it. I love how this guy is like always just upstaged. How very nice of you. No, seriously, actually, now that I think about it. Aww. I'm now. Kind of sounds more like you already made a decision. Yeah, he really isn't the brightest in that sense, is he? She's adorable. No, at 2000 you're an ancient one, not just an elder or anything. What did you even do for 2000 years in a forest? I know time perception gets a bit warped at that point, but still. For what it's worth, she's a pretty stereotypical elf, is she not? Here's a weakling, it's adorable. Well, slaying goblins. Well, I guess you're making friends. And they don't seem as much as cannon fodder as the last group, so they might even make it out alive. Well, there's no way that's gonna backfire. Your first alcohol from a dwarf. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I know we don't see his face, but still. That was to be expected, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's spoiled milk. So. Oh, wow, you're gonna make it even better. I'm honestly surprised, you know? Really? I mean, anyway, what I was gonna say is usually first time cheese doesn't go over that well. Like, especially if you're not used to it, it might just literally upset your stomach. So perhaps he wanted to figure out what the contents of the scroll are. Of course, that's his reasoning. So it would seem, actually. Yeah. There's such a thing? Well, I'm say that's just what you would tell children. Yeah. So I guess she already uh, done being drunk. The moon? Well, they are in the opening, so meh. So I guess they might just make for a nice shot. I mean, as good a story as any, if you ask me. Hmm. Well, no, not anymore. That's good enough reasoning, I suppose. That's amazing. Aw, looking out for him. It's adorable. Really is. However, he fell asleep sitting. That's plain amazing. Normal people can't do that. Did he have a spear helmet, or what was that? Yeah, no slacking on the job. You're gonna get exterminated soon enough. If she had 2,000 years to practice this, she better not miss. Double knockout. It's amazing. That's a decent entrance. Not amazing because um, most of the work is done by the music right now, but still decent entrance. I kind of want to look up who actually did the opening theme. Millie? Who's Millie? Rightfully by Millie, yeah. I can't really say much more. There's not even a character picture to go along. Just, I guess, their logo or whatever. And it's even only like their third thing. They did opening for Merc Storia something. And oh, Bloody Wars. I mean, both not really that outstanding. And no real. Got the dice sound. Just I have to rewatch episode 2 opening just to be sure if there were dice. I'm really not too sure. I'm not putting it beside it. I might have just, not paid any attention to them, since this episode threw so much attention to them in the beginning. But yeah, I'm honestly surprised this, I don't know what this is, a studio or something. Like website Project Millie and all that. So I can't really say anything. Yeah, but I think the Goblin Slayer opening's pretty damn amazing. At least like the vocals and all that, so I'm honestly surprised they haven't done more. But again, the only other 2 animes they did aren't really that outstanding, popular or anything, so they might just not have gotten much attention yet. When was this? Wait, never mind. The other one is only airing now, I just noticed. And the Bloody Wars thing, that was 2 years ago. What? What? Where have they been for 2 years? I mean, they're good, no? I think they got more work. Maybe it's just my anime list lacking in entries. Like maybe they went by a different name or something. I really cannot see them. Like, even if you might not everybody like this opening, okay, I get it, or not everybody likes this anime either. But that's still good vocals, no? This is something that you would expect to get more work. Yeah, anyway. This episode was nice. Just, playful banter between within our party, I guess, since they technically sort of joined up for now. And I mean, they are all on the cover, which I guess kind of adds to the fact that they are probably gonna survive at least this encounter. Yeah. What even are the other guys called? I'm kind of curious about this now. Let's see if we have the dwarf. Yeah, just dwarf shaman. Kohito Doji. And the lizard person is somewhere around here. Lizard shaman. Okay. I'm honestly at this point just curious to see what the characters are called. Their quote-unquote official nicknames. Maggio the Witch, that's pretty obvious actually. And yeah, we've seen the other ones before. Actually no, who's the other guy? Like this other adventurer that always gets upstaged. Spearman, wow, okay. I was kind of hoping for something a bit more fun, but oh well. They are all pretty, straightforward and to the point names, so meh. Yeah, anyway, episodes like this, I think are just kind of work to develop the characters, We learn a bit about them, we have fun, they interact with one another. It's not a lot of action or goblin slaying going on, but it does a fine job, introducing us to more characters, a bit of the world outside. We just met 3 whole new races there, effectively. I mean, they are all downright stereotypical races, like the elf and elf, the dwarf's a dwarf, and the lizard is, I guess, a lizard man. I mean, like in any other fantasy story, you would get the same characters, more or less, anyway. Elves are unaging kind of people, dwarfs more or less in the hundreds, something like this. And I guess, well, lizard men are somewhat uncommon, so they're open to interpretation. More so than elves, at least. Elves are like the most common ones you can find, so you always more or less end up with the same people. Archers, vegetarians, living in the forest. What even are you gonna do with your freaking arching skills? That's not what it's called. Is it archer skills or arching? I don't think arching is a word. Arching skills. I want to look it up now. I mean, there's a website called arching.skills. No, never mind. It's just one reference to Buddhism, so I'm pretty sure it's not it. Yeah, but anyway, what are you gonna do with them if you're not hunting for any game? Just practice shots for fun? Yeah, so pretty stereotypical elf in that sense. Who cares? You know, I'm fine. They are stereotypical for a reason, usually because the characters work, and I guess people don't like it when you change these things up. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be all for now, so until next time, see you then. Bye.